Hi everybody, and today's 24th day of Halloween, and we had a splatter film, and we watched Terrifier. Now, I have not seen Terrifier, or have I seen All Hallows Eve or All Hallows Eve 2. Those are anthology films, and I thought Art the Clown was in both of them, but somebody in a horror group told me that he's only in the first one. But I didn't get around to watching those movies. And I was also told in the horror group, because I'd asked if I have to watch those before I watch Terrifier to understand it, and they said no. So, and I was basically, for the most part, able to understand everything. So, if you want to see Terrifier, then you can enjoy it without being too lost, without seeing All Hallows Eve. But this came out in 2016. IMDb gives it a 5.6 out of 10. It is on Tubi right now, along with All Hallows Eve 1 and 2. They're all three on Tubi right now. And of course, Tubi is a free app that has commercials, and you can have it on Roku. I have it on my PlayStation. I have it on my tablet. I have it on my phone. You can have it, I don't know, my phone stuff, Android, so I don't know if you can have Apple. I don't know about that. I don't have that. But you can have it on, excuse me, Android devices and PlayStation 4 and Roku. Because I have it on that, so I know for a fact you can. But on Halloween night, Tara finds herself as the obsession of a sadistic clown known as Art the Clown. And I've always known who Art the Clown was since I've seen it, because I always see people talking about it. And I always liked his makeup. I thought that was really good. And I just never got around to watching it and to really know his story. And Art is definitely creepy. I think the guy that portrays him does a very good job at it. And how he can, I don't know if they just like cut out like like his voice out, or if he can actually like kind of like mime and stuff without making sound. But I think he does a really good job. The iconic scene that everybody talks about, there's this one scene, this real brutal kill that everybody talks about with this movie, actually takes place a lot earlier in the movie than I thought. I thought it was more towards the end, but it's actually about 37 minutes in. It was like 37, 38 minutes in, and it's a really brutal death scene. The other ones are kind of creative, and they're a little brutal, but there's one scene that is really brutal. And I was a little disappointed that I thought he would be more creative with a lot of his kills, but he did result into using a gun a few times. I was a little disappointed in that, but it was only a few times, and then he went back to just being kind of, I guess, kind of creative, I guess I want to put it, like using other things besides guns. Oh, there's a crazy cat lady in with where they're at, where Art's attacking everybody, and she has this doll that she thinks is a real baby, and Art finds it and he's cuddling it and acting like it's a baby along the way she does, and she finds him doing that, and she's freaking out because he has her baby and all that. But the scene between them two is pretty funny. And then Art will say cross dresses. That was actually pretty funny. It is kind of graphic, but it's pretty funny because he has, I want to say it's a wig, but he's just like strutting around. And we'll say it's not clothing that makes him cross dress. It's more Buffalo Bill style cross dressing, if you know what I'm saying. And then he's riding around. He's like a big tall dude, and he's like riding around on a tricycle. I don't know how he found a tricycle or if he just built one, but he found himself on a tricycle. I thought that was kind of funny too. But it's also kind of a clown cliche as well. I do know they have a second one coming out. And Felicia Rose is supposed to be in the second one. I'm not sure exactly when it's supposed to come out. I looked up on IMDb. It does say on IMDb it releases this year. It just didn't have a date. So I'm not sure when it releases. But all in all, I would say I'd give this movie, I'm going to stick close to IMDb, and I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It wasn't bad. It was actually a few kind of funny parts in it. There was some gore and everything. I know a lot of people really like this movie, but the splatter films are really not my thing. I'm more like the comedy, action horror, um, like the stupid, silly ones. I'm more that than I am the more graphic ones. But if you like the little bit more graphic, bloody movies, then you'd probably like this movie. But art was pretty entertaining in this, I have to say. I thought I was going to be completely grossed out because I don't really like these movies, but I was actually kind of entertained about some of the things that Art did, especially the cross dressing. That part was hilarious. No, he's just like prancing around and flipping his hair. And anyway, tomorrow is action horror. I haven't really considered what I want to watch. There's a lot, since that's one of my genres I like. There's a lot in there that I'm not sure what I haven't seen of it, but I will look and see what I can find. And everybody have a happy Halloween.